Hello, my name is Dale Shadbejian, and I am the principal and founder of 118Group.com. I've been designing websites for over 20 years, and boy have times changed. Web design is constantly evolving as consumers demand more and more of our small business. Our website is a huge determining factor of whether or not a consumer will purchase our product or service. And because your website is so important, it may require the creative thoughts and, more importantly, availability of more than one person. Our team at 118 Group has adopted several processes which help streamline communication and task requests, all while increasing efficiency. Our process is super easy to follow, and you only need to remember just a couple small things. So first, let's discuss a web firm's challenge. Number one, our biggest challenge is that the web is always evolving. We need to remain experts in our field. We spend, on average, at least 5 to 10 hours per week just learning new things so that when you call or email us, we'll have that expertise ready to work for you. In addition to that, when you build a website, that you typically become the main point of contact for that website for at least 2 to 3 years. And what that means for us is we have approximately 150 plus websites where we are the main point of contact. We have around a dozen search engine optimization or social media clients where we're trying to drive traffic to the site, or we're trying to represent them online in social media channels. We have anywhere from 10 to 20 real basic update requests per day, such as, can you add, I've hired a new employee, can you add this picture, or can you update my bio to include this, or we have a new award, can you create a page for a new award? A lot of little things that people will ask us for. We get an average of 4 to 5 phone calls a day. And then we have some random text messages, Google Chat messages, and Skype messages. With all the websites we do, we may have thousands of logos, photos, logins, contacts, and all kinds of other things related to our websites that we store. We know that our clients may come back to us someday and ask us for this information, so we actually store it and organize it for them. We have an average of 9 projects in design, which means we're actively designing these projects for the client. Maybe we're waiting for information from them, or they're currently reviewing the project, and we need to manage these tasks as well. And what happens, the end result for a lot of web developers or web designers is they become burnt out and they disappear. They decide that it's just not worth it. They want to go get a job, or they want to do something different. So our team has come up with a solution, and we're asking all of our clients who want to do work with us that they follow our simple process. It's really easy to follow. First, when we start working with a new client, we create a folder on our Google Drive. It's secure. Only the client and our team has access to this folder. Typically contains all the pictures for your website, any fonts we use, logins that we might need for Google Analytics or Constant Contact or some other thing that we need to keep track of. We accept phone calls if you have something you want to discuss, maybe an idea or something you just can't put in an email. But we will always ask you, please follow up this request with an email, and we'll show you why. Because we are able, in the end, we have a very easy tool to track these requests so they don't get lost. In the event that you have an emergency or something real priority, and we might not get to it in the time frame that you need, we've set up this website address you can go to from your smartphone or your computer and fill out a form, and it will actually page our team telling us you have an issue that you might need help with right away. All of our tasks are tracked, assigned, and scheduled. So what's the end result? The end result is we can share workload across our team. We can cover for each other if we need a day off. We're going to avoid burnout. Having one person manage all of these things can be really overwhelming. And in the end, we're not seeking perfection. We're not perfect. We want to be 100% clear about that. We try so hard to be our best. We want to give a better service to our clients. So let's jump right in, and I want to show you one of the first things we talked about is the Google Drive. So in our Google Drive, we have everything organized. We have all of our proposal templates. We have a list of all of our clients and what we're doing for them. And then for our social media and search engine optimization clients, we actually have service level agreements. Every single thing that we've promised we're going to do for you, we keep in a spreadsheet, and we check it off when we're done just to make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to. So I mentioned that every client has a project folder. Let's go in here and look. We're going to look at the 118Group folder. So this is a list of all the active clients that we're working with, and I'm going to click on 118Group. Now, anything related to the 118Group project, it could be a website, or some search engine optimization, or some article writing, or security monitoring, it's in this folder. All the artwork, any audio video we've created, any special fonts, anything related to your WordPress installation that we might need to keep track of. We have a spreadsheet of any common logins like Constant Contact, as I mentioned before, or Google Analytics, or some other type, House, or Twitter, anything that we might need, we keep in here so that we don't have to constantly bother you for them. A lot of times our clients will call us and ask us, what's the password to my website? I want to go in and update something. Well, we keep it here, so in case you ever need it. The next thing I mentioned is we always ask for an email to follow up on task requests. And the reason why is our team communicates, as well as if maybe we're hiring an author to write some content for us. So Richard Rowell here is an author that we work with for one of our clients. He's a really good editor and author for content we might need. He may email us, and I have to create a task out of it. So in our task queue, we have all sorts of categories: urgent, priority, in development, scoping, monthly contracts, general administrative, etc. We can describe it, we can actually link to the email, we can assign it to somebody, and we can actually create a due date so that it doesn't get forgotten. Again, not perfect, but this is a really great way of organizing all of these things that come into us. The next thing I mentioned is that, let's say you have something and you feel that we may not get to it in time. You can come to this page from your smartphone or your browser, and it will actually send us a page. So let's just say you have a real-time sensitive need. You can come in and fill out this quick form. Or if you have an urgent request, maybe your website's down or something's broken with it, and you need attention right away, filling out this form will actually page us. Something will pop up on our phones and our emails and our screen saying that you need help. So again, I want to thank you for watching this, and we really appreciate all of our clients trusting in us that we are going to have this process so that we can get to your tasks, make sure the work is getting done, make sure that we can be experts, and what you need is just not forgotten.